Hello, good evening, brothers and sisters all over the world and all Gambians all over the world. I want to use this opportunity to thank each and every one of you watching and listening. I want us now to forget our differences. I want to call on the President of the Gambia, President Jammeh. His Excellency, Sir President Jammeh of Gambia. Dear brother, I am pleading on behalf of the Gambians. I have respect for you, and I would love to advise you not to spoil what you have built. In the last few days now, I watched and listened to your live broadcast, television broadcast on a Gambian television. I could remember on 1st of December, sir, I congratulated you for conceding defeat to your opponent. And today, you now broadcast that you no more accept the results. Dear brother President Jammeh, it is he who fights and run away lives to fight another day. You have created brevity and legacy. And I would want in a situation you live to see what good you have done to Gambia. You took power in 1994 and about to relinquish the power now. Devil is about to walk. I do respect you as a very good Muslim, President Jammeh. My brother, don't let enemies come between us in Africa. Africa will never fight war again, and we are not going to buy any ammunitions again. Let us start eating like we used to eat, like brothers and sisters. I want to call all the African leaders to intervene. There will be no war in Gambia, and there will be no war in Cameroon. Let us dialogue. Brother, 22 years is enough to be a leader. You're a young man. You can come back in the next 8 years. You're still young. You can come back if leadership is what worries you so much. I want you to withdraw your statement. I want you to accept the defeat with faith, because I do remember I watched your live broadcasts after the election when you said the Gambians have spoken their voice and you can never go against the wish of Allah. I am surprised now that you came back to the same television saying that you don't accept the defeat anymore. Brother, devil is at work. It is not the same Allah that told you to accept the defeat is now telling you not to accept. All these wicked people surrounding you, telling you not to agree, brother, forget them. You have family and you need to live for your family. Do not accept whatever anybody is telling you not to hand over power, brother. I still remember my good friend, late Muammar Gaddafi. This man designed Libya, and today Libya is destroyed while he's dead. I don't wish that to you. It will never happen to you. And I know you will conquer Satan. You have defeated Satan before at the early stage of this election. And I pray you will continue defeating Satan. Brother, don't listen to nobody. Brother Jammeh, don't listen. Hand over this power to Amabaru. Let there be change in Gambia. Let us have change in Africa. Gone are the days of dictatorship. Dictatorship time is gone. Even in the Western world is no more existing. Let us wipe it away from Africa. Let us stop killing ourselves. It will be very unfair an African killing an African. Where do we buy the weapon? From Western world. We are enriching other part of the world while we are killing ourselves. Bloodshedding in Africa has to stop. Because I know so many people are ready now to sell their weapon, getting ready on the time you don't hand the leadership over to Amabaro. God will never let it. Allah will never let it. I want to let you know that God loves Africa, but Africa loves itself. Dear brother Jammeh, I want you to put tribalism down. Brothers and sisters of Gambia, I want you all to pray hard and put devil into shame. Because I know devil want to come and take over Gambia. And it will never come true. Devil will never succeed. I pray for Gambia. I pray for Cameroon. We shall be in peace, whether they like it or not. Africa has come to stay. And we will definitely stay. Wherever you are, if you're an imam, you're a pastor, pray for Africa. Pray for Africa. Because we have come to stay. Enough of slave trade. We don't have to be slaves in our own country anymore. It is over. And it is over and over. Gone are the days of dictatorship. We are heading to democracy. I want to praise President Mahama, John Mahama of Ghana, conceding defeat and even already started directing his opponent. This is great. This is another good luck, Jonathan. And President Jammeh, I gave you the same honor. I don't know why you want to bring it down. Please, stand by your promise. You promised to hand over by January. I even wished to come to Gambia this day. I've not been to Gambia before. It is my wish to watch this memorable ceremony of democracy coming into the Gambia. I want brothers and sisters all over the world, wherever you are, don't encourage violence. Violence will not bring us to anywhere. Pray for peace. At the first stage, I visioned about what is happening in Cameroon today. People did not take it serious. But I pray the God we worship will save Cameroon from all this problem. And Gambia will not test any war. The war is not going to come. My dear brother, President Jammeh, I am not from Gambia, but I'm an African. I care for my African countries. The time that China was exporting food that is poisonous, I stood up without fear to announce it to my people. And today they have started seeing that what I said is true. And it has to be. I am calling on all the African leaders of good faith. I want you all to intervene earlier in this matter before it is late. Because prevention is better than cure. I pray that every one of you will wake up this time to meet President Yahya Jammeh of Gambia. To tell him to follow the right thing to do. Because some people will be somewhere right now telling him no problem. We will back you up. We will give you ammunition. Keep that your ammunition. We don't want war in Africa. Africa doesn't like war. We are peaceful people. We are peaceful people. Put away, you brought us into religion, separated us with religion, and we are still surviving. Gave us weapon, we start killing each other. And we don't want this religion and weapon. We plead that they should leave us in peace. They should leave us in peace. The same thing I'm telling President Jammeh. You're a great man. You're still young. You can still come back to rule Gambia after 8 years. Or after 12 years. You're still young. You can meet up to it. If leadership is your hobby. I do know you have a family. And this family need you. They want to be alive and see you alive. Okay, my brother. I hope people will share this video. Do me a favor to share my video until it gets to President Jammeh. Continue sharing it if you're in Gambia, if you're in America, if you're in Australia, anywhere you are in part of this world, people who know President Jammeh must definitely let him know that it's a brother of his from another country that cares for Gambia. But God bless Gambians. Gambia is a very peaceful place. Most of them I know outside the country are very peaceful people. And I don't know why. This is the only country I know they don't have religion problem. They celebrate together Christian and Muslim. Why now would you come in there? Write your opinion on my wall. Share and contribute. The same thing we have to pray for Republic de la Cameroon. My brothers and sisters in Cameroon, drop your weapon and follow by dialogue. And I want to let all African leaders to know, protest is not war. When people protest, that means they are not happy. You don't need to send your soldiers outside there to start killing them. That means you're not a good leader. When somebody without weapon protests, better call dialogue and listen to these people. I wonder why African leaders, any little thing you ask your soldiers outside on the road to start shooting people. Soldiers are made for war. To defend people is their duty. To fight people with ammunition, that's soldiers can do. But not killing innocent civilians protesting by telling you, because they don't have any other means to tell you what is their problem. Then what is the need of shooting them? This thing happened in Nigeria during the uprising of Biafra, IPOB. Yes, they try to tell you they want IPOB. It does not mean you must, but you don't have to send soldiers to start shooting them. Weapon is made for those who has weapon, those who has the capability. If you're a boxer and you beat a non-boxer, you don't get any title for it. I assure you this. You don't use power to those that doesn't have the same power. You know, soldiers are made to go for war. In the European world, in the Western world, soldiers has nothing to say outside during protests. It's police comes protest and they use water cannon, not gun, not bullets. Dear African leaders, please take correction of this. If people come out on the street to protest, listen to them. Do not send your soldiers or your police with gun to start shooting them. If we say we want to get democracy, if we want to head to democracy, we have to start practicing from the people that colonized all these countries, because what they are practicing is democracy. But then why is our own democracy going to be by war? Dictatorship is gone. In the whole Western world, nothing like dictatorship existing anymore. So if you're a dictator, get ready to pack your load. Gone are the days for dictatorship. We are now living in a digital world. There is nothing like analog again. If your brain is still on that old style, old fashion, no, stop. You are not going to succeed. So please, I want everybody from anywhere you are, let's call our brother Jammeh. He is still our brother. He's a black man. And so I address him, Brother Jammeh. He's president. I am President Jammeh. I am not a president. I am not a pastor. I am not a prophet. But I'm a common man with knowledge. I plead that you hand over this leadership by January as you promised. And as I heard, I have the evidences, because I don't come to social media and talk jargon. I talk with evidence. By the time I was telling Africans to stop importing food products from China, some were writing rubbish on my wall, some were castigating me. But today, it is proved even through a colleague who is a Chinese. It's on my wall. Check it out there. I love my people. And I fight for my people. And this is why I am talking about the Gambia. It must not be your country. As an activist, and you call yourself an African, every African soil, every African country, every African, no matter where you are, should be your brother. We should bind together. We should use one voice. If we want to achieve our aim to a great Africa, we should be using one voice. No matter which country you are coming from, one voice we should be using. Don't laugh others. Don't because it's happening in Cameroon or it's happening in Gambia or Liberia or Uganda or Nigeria. Anyway it's happening, as far as it's an African land, you are involved, brother. You're involved, sister. This is what I want us to understand. And if you see any dangerous thing coming into the soil of Africa, you allow it. It definitely traces you. It will come to you, because one who threw stone inside the market on a market day, you don't know if it is that day your mother went to market. You don't know if it is that day your brother or your best friend. And then it will affect them. So I want you to share this video so that our African leaders should intervene earlier. Because I don't know what devil is planning for Gambia. It's a time to change. Ghana asked for change. Change has arrived in Ghana. Nigeria asked for change. Change arrived. President Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan was there. Nigerians asked for change. Then President Muhammad Buhari came in. It's a change, whether you like it or not. Leadership is not do or die. I want African leaders to try to understand. Obama is going out. If Obama contests so good the way Americans love him, he could win. But the rule and the constitution says he has to step down. Did you see him making trouble? No. Why should our own be different? Why is it when it reaches the time you will go out, some of you even cry? Some even feel pains. Why should you? You don't feel pains because it's not your permanent home. You're voted in there as an appointment. I want African leaders to start to understand that the position is an appointment. It's not for you. It's not your property. It's not your... You are there by appointment, and always count on the years you could serve. Like as I know, my country, Nigeria, is for 4 years. If Buhari should perform fine these 4 years, they will vote him in for the next 4 years. If he did not perform fine, President Buhari will step down by 2019 if he didn't convince Nigerians. Dictatorship has nothing to do in this one. And I want to let every African to know this. It is time for President Paul Biya of Cameroon as well to bring a change. Dear sir, I respect leaders of African countries. I have not come to social media to insult any leader of Africa. It is time we need to also talk to President Paul Biya of Cameroon. Age is no more on your side, sir. It is time you have to address the issue of the uprising going on now in your country as an elderly statesman. What do you want the young generation to talk about you? That is my question. Sometimes old age appears in everything you do. In the European country, there is a certain age you cannot even attempt leadership. Yes. And so, my people, what we have to do now is to continue preaching. And for anybody that will see any evil coming into the soil of Africa and you allow it, may your family receive evil. If you are laughing at the people being killed in Nigeria, in Cameroon, and in other countries in Africa, it might be your turn one day. They say when they carry another person's corpse, it's like wood, but when they carry yours, it pains. African leaders, could you please do me a favor to be saving your money in African soil? Bank your money in Africa. Let me see why we are going to borrow money outside. We don't need that borrowing. I would not like Gambia to become the Abidjan of last time when Babu did the same thing of refusing. I wouldn't want Gambia to become Libya. You can't, before Libya will come like Libya before, it will be decades. I wouldn't like Gambia to become Syria. I wouldn't like Gambia to become Iraq. Gambia has population of 2 million, which is not even up to a state in Nigeria. Why can't you people manage? Normally, every Gambian is supposed to be rich. So, their president, Yahya Jammeh, my respect brother, peacefully respect Allah, respect God, and enjoy your peaceful life. You have fought. You have worked hard. Live and see your Gambia existing. My brothers and sisters, this is a short and a quick live broadcast today. And this is specially made for Gambian brothers and sisters all over the world. I love you all, and peace shall definitely follow you. I'll put you people in prayer. Whatever devil wish for Gambia, it will never happen. I still praise the people of Ghana. I want to thank Ghanaians. I want Ghanaians to understand. I want African leaders and other politicians to understand that your party is like a motor, a car taking you to your final destination. When it brings you to that destination, you can later unite with your opponents. There is no enemy in politics. For whatever anybody has used against each other during politics is not considered. And some people in Ghana are against some people who spoke against Nana Akufo-Addo. Some are against those people who spoke against Mama. Please forgive each other. This is all about politics. And I want to warn the young generation, brothers and sisters, do not kill yourself for politicians. It is very bad if you're killing yourself for politicians. When they get there, your name is forgotten. You are being used. Do not be a talk for politician. When it sets, they will forget you. May God bless you all. Live long. I wish you